The Concorde stands as one of the most remarkable achievements in aviation history, a supersonic passenger jet that transformed the world of air travel. Capable of flying at speeds greater than twice the speed of sound, the Concorde could make the journey from New York to London in under 3.5 hours, a feat that no commercial aircraft has since matched. From its groundbreaking design to its luxurious service, the Concorde remains an icon of innovation, luxury, and the sheer thrill of flight. The concept of supersonic flight, traveling faster than the speed of sound, captured the imagination of engineers and aviation enthusiasts long before the Concorde took to the skies. The idea was to create an aircraft that could drastically reduce travel times across the globe, bringing distant cities closer together in a matter of hours rather than days. The Concorde was born out of a collaboration between two aviation giants, British Aircraft Corporation, BAC, and the French company Aerospatiale. The project was a result of a treaty between the British and French governments, who saw the potential for a new era of air travel. The name Concorde itself symbolizes the harmony and cooperation between the two nations. Development of the Concorde began in the 1960s, a time when the world was captivated by the race for technological superiority, particularly in aerospace. The project faced numerous challenges, including technical difficulties, high costs, and political pressures. But despite the obstacles, the vision of creating a supersonic passenger jet persisted. The Concorde was not just a plane, it was a feat of engineering. Its design was unlike anything the world had seen before. The aircraft featured a distinctive delta wing, a shape that helped it maintain stability and efficiency at supersonic speeds. This design also allowed the Concorde to generate lift more effectively at the high speeds required for supersonic flight. One of the most iconic features of the Concorde was its droop nose. During takeoff and landing, the nose could be lowered to improve the pilot's visibility. Once in the air, the nose was raised to reduce aerodynamic drag, allowing the Concorde to reach its top speeds. The Concorde was powered by four Rolls-Royce/Snecma Olympus 593 engines, each equipped with afterburners to boost thrust. These engines were capable of propelling the aircraft to speeds of Mach 2.04, or approximately 1,354 miles per hour, or 2,180 kilometers per hour. This was more than twice the speed of sound, allowing the Concorde to cover vast distances in a fraction of the time it took conventional aircraft. The experience of flying Concorde was not just about speed, it was about luxury. From the moment passengers stepped aboard, they were treated to an experience unlike any other. The cabin, though small by today's standards, was designed to exude sophistication and comfort. With a seating capacity of about 100 passengers, the Concorde offered an exclusive, intimate environment. The interior was outfitted with leather seats, and passengers were served gourmet meals and fine wines. The crew was meticulously trained to provide the highest level of service, ensuring that every aspect of the flight was a luxury experience. The Concorde even had its own signature champagne, which was served to passengers as they cruised at altitudes of up to 60,000 feet, so high that they could see the curvature of the Earth. The speed of the Concorde also meant that passengers could depart New York in the morning and arrive in London in the early afternoon, allowing them to make the most of their day. This made the Concorde particularly popular with business travelers and celebrities who needed to move quickly between the world's major financial and cultural centers. Despite its many advantages, the Concorde faced significant challenges throughout its operational life. One of the primary issues was its cost. The development of the Concorde was incredibly expensive, and the aircraft's high operating costs made it difficult for airlines to turn a profit. The Concorde consumed a massive amount of fuel, and its maintenance was both complex and costly. Moreover, the sonic boom created by the Concorde as it broke the sound barrier was a major source of controversy. Sonic booms are powerful shock waves that can be heard on the ground as a loud, explosive sound, and they were particularly disruptive over populated areas. As a result, the Concorde was restricted from flying at supersonic speeds over land, limiting its routes primarily to transatlantic flights. The Concorde also faced environmental concerns. Its engines emitted a significant amount of pollutants, contributing to debates about the aircraft's impact on the environment. Additionally, its high noise levels during takeoff and landing led to restrictions at many airports. The Concorde's most significant setback came on July 25, 2000, when Air France Flight 4590 crashed shortly after takeoff from Charles de Gaulle Airport in Paris, killing all 109 people on board and 4 people on the ground. The crash was caused by a piece of metal on the runway that punctured one of the Concorde's tires, sending debris into the fuel tank and causing a catastrophic fire. The crash was a devastating blow to the Concorde's reputation, and it marked the beginning of the end for the supersonic jet. Although the fleet was grounded for over a year, it eventually returned to service after modifications were made to improve safety. However, the combination of the crash, rising operating costs, and declining passenger numbers led to the decision to retire the Concorde. On November 26, 2003, the Concorde made its final flight, bringing an end to the era of supersonic passenger travel. The last Concorde flight was a somber moment for aviation enthusiasts, marking the close of a chapter in aviation history that had captivated the world for over 3 decades. Today, the Concorde is remembered as a symbol of human ingenuity and ambition. It represented the pinnacle of aviation technology and set a standard for speed and luxury that has yet to be matched. The Concorde was more than just a plane, it was an icon, a testament to what is possible when visionaries dare to push the boundaries of what is possible. While the Concorde no longer flies, its legacy lives on. Several of the remaining Concorde aircraft are preserved in museums around the world, where they continue to inspire future generations of engineers, pilots, and aviation enthusiasts. The Concorde also remains a benchmark for ongoing efforts to revive supersonic travel, with new projects underway that aim to bring back the dream of flying faster than the speed of sound. In the end, the Concorde was a bold experiment in what air travel could be, an experiment that, despite its challenges, proved that the sky is not the limit when it comes to human innovation.